From Television City in Hollywood, it's Card Sharks. Here's the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you. Oh, what a nice audience. Thank you very much for joining us here in the studio, and thank you at home for joining us, too. This is Card Sharks. We have a good time on our show, and we have two very lovely dealers, and I want you to meet them right now. Here they are, Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams. Why are you laughing when you came out here?
Oh, no, don't tell him, don't tell him.
No, I won't.
You can't tell us why you're laughing?
It's our secret.
Okay, sudden death is coming up. I just want you to know that, and that's not a threat. That's one of the rules of our game. I want you to meet our Card Sharks. Here they are, Bill and Jill. Bill and Jill. I just realize it's Bill
We're
and
twins.
Jill. You're twins?
Same age.
Yeah, if I was one of them, I'd want to be the other one.
I know what you mean. You'd want to be me.
Yeah, oh, $5,900.
Yeah.
That's what you won, Bill.
Yeah.
Aren't you something?
That's the reason you'd like to be me.
Yeah. All right, tell us about Bill.
Well, I'm Bill Newsom from Bullhead City, Arizona, where there's great fishing and great gambling. Weather is nice and warm. When I left, it was 110.
Oh, yeah, it is warm, yeah.
It gets to 126, but that's in the sun. In the shade, it's about 125.
And you stay right there in the shade?
All the time.
Fishing?
If I can.
You bet. All right, nice to have you back. Hi, Jill, how are you?
Hi, I'm Jill Down. I'm a convention consultant, newly arrived from Las Vegas, Nevada, with my 6-year-old daughter, Darcy.
Well, that's great. And you won the first game.
Yes, I did.
You know if you win the next game, you become the champion, have a chance to play for the big money. So, Bill, you've got to win this game in order to get in there. Now, we are in the middle of our second game. In the middle of our second game, we were about to ask the fourth and final question, which means it's sudden death. Someone must win the game on the next play of the cards. And as you can see, Susanna's dealt out the cards just as they were when we left off last time. So control is really important. Here's the question that decides it. Now, here we go. And it's for you, Bill. We surveyed 100 United States congressmen in Washington, D.C., and we asked them, have you ever had dinner at the White House? How many U.S. congressmen have had dinner at the White House?
Well, I think Ronnie likes to have most of them in for a little chat once in a while. The last time I talked to him,
Yeah, probably so.
I think it's a pretty high number. I probably about 80% of them have.
Are you telling me 80 out of 100?
80 out of 100.
All right, 80 out of 100 say they've had dinner. Jill, what do you think?
I'm going to have to agree with Bill. I think when a president wants something, he's going to have them over, and there are special occasions when they're also invited. But I think I'm going to go maybe just a little tiny bit lower than that.
A little lower than that? Well, let's find out. Actual number of congressmen who have had dinner at the White House is 73. You're right, Jill, it was lower. Now, Jill, remember, this is sudden death. You got a couple of choices to make. You can change the 8 and play it out. If you goof, Bill wins the game. Or you can pass it on to Bill, where he must play off of the 9. If he goofs, you win the game and the championship.
I'm feeling really lucky. I'm going to change that 8 and go for it.
You're going to play it yourself?
Yes.
All right. Woo! Boy, that is a gutsy call. Here we go. The 8 is now a 4.
Up, higher.
Higher than the 4, there's a 10.
Lower.
Lower than the 10. Queen, Bill wins the game. That's yours, Bill.
You took your chance.
No, I had to.
Gutsy call. That's gutsy.
Boy, that was a gutsy call. I didn't think she'd do that, but you were glad, weren't you?
She's a gambler.
Yes, she is a gambler. You all go down to Bullhead City with Bill, and he can take you across the river.
Las Vegas. I don't need to go to Bullhead
Okay, you've
City.
each won a game. That means that it's time to play a tiebreaker. If you notice, this time Susanna's going to deal out only 3 cards, maximum of 3 high-low questions. Winner of the next game wins the match, goes on to play for the big money. And the first question in this game goes to you, Jill, and this question involves 10 women who were selected before we went on the air. So, ladies... Boy, they're raucous, aren't they? Look at those ladies down there. Before the show, we asked these 10 women, have you ever written a fan letter to a television or movie star? How many of these 10 women have written a fan letter? Jill, the question's yours.
Okay. Well, they don't look like they watch soap operas, maybe nighttime television.
My kind of girls.
I think 4 of them.
4
Yes.
out of the 10 you think have written a fan
Yes.
letter to a television and movie star. Bill, will it be higher or lower than 4?
I don't think that's too many people do that. I've got to believe that out of that group, about maybe less than 4.
Oh, so you're saying lower, lower than that?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. The actual number of these women who have written a fan letter is 1. You're right, Bill. Just 1. Now, first of all, which lady wrote the letter? I don't remember getting it. I wonder, who'd you write it to?
I don't know. It was a while back ago.
Oh, you don't know who you wrote it to?
No,
Well, that's why I don't remember getting it. Thank you, ladies, for participating in our poll. All right. Bill, you have control. Are you ready?
You bet.
All right, here's your first card. You know the rules say you can change this card if you want to. That card's a queen.
Right.
Lower.
Lower than the queen. How about a 3?
Higher!
In order to win the championship, yeah! The man has done it again. Woo! Congratulations to you, Bill. I know, Jill, what's going to happen. You're going to lay in bed at night thinking, why didn't I pass it to Bill? Why didn't? You're a nice lady. We have $100 and some nice prizes for you. And thank you very much for being with us on Card Shark. We'll see you again. Bye-bye. Come here, champ. Woo!
Oh, again, do we meet?
Yes. All right. This nice man is our champion. He's got $5,900, but he can add thousands of dollars more when we play for the big money. We'll do that when we come back right after this.
Welcome to Body Language, where the bodies do the talking.
Welcome back to Card Sharks. Well, this is our buddy Bill. And our old buddy Bill becomes more of our buddy as he wins more money.
Oh, you bet.
Yeah, right. Now,
We're going to be real close
yeah,
friends.
we are good friends, aren't we? Yes. All of the money you've won so far is yours to keep no matter what happens. Now we'll give you new money to bet with, and we'll give you $200 to bet with on the bottom row. And then when you get up to the next row, it's another $400 of betting money. Minimum bets are $50 each time, as you probably know by now. And you can change 1 card per line by choosing one of the spare cards that Lacey's dealing out right now. So you know what you can do. You can actually win about $32,000 on 1 turn of the cards over there if things go well for you. I want them to go well for you. Give the man 200. Let's go. Here we go. Let's get him, Bill. Come on. There's a 4, and you've got 200.
I'll go 150 higher.
150 higher than the 4. How about a king?
Oh.
350.
I'll go 300 lower.
300 lower than the king. There's a queen. Now you got 650.
I'll go 500 lower.
$500 lower than the queen. Be there for Bill.
Whoa!
Yeah. Look at here. Now you got 750. Woo! 400. The deuce is yours. You got $1,550.
$1,550 higher.
Oh, really? What a surprise! Look at that. 3,100, Bill.
Oh, I'm going to go $1,000 higher.
1,000.
1,000.
1,000 higher than the 5. Be there for our friend Bill. Yeah!
Change that card.
Which one you want?
Oh, number 3.
Number 3. Did he yell at me? Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
You want to see what this 10
Yeah.
is? It's an ace! Woo! Hey, Bill.
Oh.
There you go, Bill. What are you going to do?
Oh, $4,100 lower.
Yeah. Yeah! Look at that, Bill! Look over there, Bill!
Woo! Oh, brother.
What are you going to do? $8,200 higher. Oh, no, really? Oh. Yeah! Hey, Bill, $22,500 is yours, man. Yes, I do. We'll be back in just a moment with more Card Shark. See you in a minute.
Welcome back to Card Shark. Hey, good things happen to nice people. I just want you to know that. $22,500 our champion has. By the way, a couple of weeks ago, we had a Young People's Week. Actually, it's been a little longer than that. We had a Young People's Week on the air, and we received so much mail and so much response about that. We've decided to do it again. So next week, when you watch our show, you'll see the young people back playing Card Sharks, and it's really a lot of fun. It really is. Okay, pal, you ready?
Oh, you bet.
Then let's bring on a new challenger for our champion. Her name is Jan. Hi, Jan.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine.
Good.
My name is Jan Shepard, and I'm from Yorba Linda, California. I have 7 children, 6 living at home, and in my spare time, I am on a roller skating team.
You're what?
I'm on a roller skating team.
What do you do?
We just roller skate. You know, like a bowling team? This is a roller skating team.
I was a competitive roller skater.
You were? I'm not competitive, but I do roller skate.
Really? Well, that's a lot of fun, isn't it? Yeah, when I was about that high.
Oh,
That was last year, I think. I was about that high. Okay, and you have 7 kids, 6 of them live at home.
Mm-hmm. Babies, too.
Boy, I bet you'd like to move, wouldn't you? Without telling them.
We just moved into a bigger house, so I can handle it now.
All right. Nice to have you here. You know how to play the game?
Yes.
You cut the cards? All right. Then Susanna's going to deal those cards out from the deck that you cut, and we're on our way. Win 2 games, you win the championship, and have a chance to go on to play for the big money. And you saw what happened a minute ago there. Let's go. First question, Bill. Quit that smiling, Bill. Cheer up now.
I can't help.
We surveyed 100 men who are newlyweds, and we asked them, is there anything that happened at your bachelor party that you don't want your new wife to know about? Now, how many newlywed men admitted something did happen at the bachelor party that they didn't want their wife to know about?
Well, if they still have bachelor parties now, like they had when I was going to bachelor parties.
Which time?
All of them.
Oh, okay. Bill's been married 4 times. We thought we'd pass that along to you.
But 45 years.
But 45 years, yes.
I would say that it's going to be a high number.
It is, okay.
Yeah, because they pull some wild things at
I didn't know
parties.
that.
Oh, you're not a bachelor?
No.
Oh. You didn't have a bachelor party?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you about it after the show.
No. How many do you think?
About 72.
72 out of 100 newlywed men admitted something did happen. Jan, higher or lower than 72?
I think it's going to be a high number. My husband still doesn't talk about his bachelor party. I think there's a lot that probably goes on that they do not tell their wives about. He said 72. I'm going to say, a little bit, just a little bit higher.
A little bit higher than that. The actual number of newlywed men who said something happened at the bachelor party they didn't want their wife to know about is 8. Only 8.
Oh, 8!
Yeah, only 8. No, it wasn't higher. It was much lower.
Times have changed.
Yeah, it is all talk. Yeah, they just tell stories, that's all. Bill, here we go. Now, here's your card. It's a deuce.
Right.
Higher.
He's still on a roll, isn't he? There's an ace.
Lower.
Oh, my goodness. Here we go again.
Freeze.
Freeze. Boy, when they go good, they just go good forever, don't they? All right, he'll freeze right there. That keeps Jan away from the cards. And Jan, here's a question for you. We surveyed 100 men, and we asked them, do you like your job so much that you'd do it, even if your salary were cut in half?
Oh.
How many men said they would do their job for half the salary?
I don't know very many men that would do it. I don't think, you probably would, Bob, wouldn't you? But I don't think very many men would. I think it's going to be a pretty low number, and I'm going to say 52?
52 out of 100. Bill, higher or lower than 52?
I don't think there's many men that even like their job for the amount of money they're being paid. You don't like it?
I like my job.
Oh, yeah. I say that don't like their job for the amount of money they're being paid. So I think it's even going to be a lower number than that.
Lower than that. Oh, I see. Okay. The actual number of men who would do their job for half the salary is 23. You're right, Bill. Was lower.
Change the card.
Want to change it? All right. Thank you, Susanna. The 10 is now a 7, and you got to play.
Higher.
Higher than the 7. How about a king?
Lower.
In order to win game number 1, yes. A mere pittance, my friend, but another $100 for your total. Okay, back in just a moment, we'll start game number 2 to find out who our champion is going to be on Card Shark right after this. Bill wins the first game. Jan, you got to win this one to stay in the match, so good luck to you. And the first question of game number 2 goes to Bill. It involves those 10 women in our audience. So would they get into position, please, ladies? Now, before the show, we asked these 10 women, have you ever paid more than $200 for a dress? How many of these 10 lovely ladies have paid more than $200 for a dress? Bill?
Well, if they bought any recently, they probably have.
Man of experience.
Yeah.
You wear dresses? No.
No, but I bought a few in my lifetime.
You have, so don't tell anybody.
I believe 4.
4 of them, 4 out of the 10. All right, Jan, will it be higher or lower than 4? More than $200 for a dress.
They look like classy ladies, but I'm going to say it's a little bit lower. I think $200 is a lot of money for a dress, even though I have.
It is a lot of money, isn't it? Sure. The actual number of these women who have paid more than $200 for a dress is 2. 2. It was lower. Now, which 2 ladies have the poor husbands? Who is it? Who paid $200 for a dress? That's the same lady that wrote the fan letter. What's the other lady that paid more than $200 for a dress? That lady back there. All right. Well, ladies, thank you very much for participating in our polls. We appreciate it. Jan, you have the control of the cards this time. Now, you know the rules say you can change this card if you want to. That card's a 9.
I'm going to change it.
Yeah, it's a bad card. And a 9 is an 8. You got to play.
Lower.
Lower. All right. Is it lower than the 8? It certainly is.
Oh, higher.
Higher than the 4. How about a 7?
Oh, I'm going to freeze.
Freeze? Sure, she'll freeze right there. She only has 2 cards in order to win the game. Let's see what happens. As we go on to our next question, Jan, this is your question. Surveyed 100 bachelors. We asked them, why do you look like that?
Because I'm not a bachelor.
No, with 7 kids, you're sure not. Yeah, you're not even a bachelorette. Surveyed 100 bachelors. If you could have a different lover every night for 1 week, would you want to? How many bachelors said they would want to have a different lover every night for a week? Look at old Bill smile.
I know. Bachelors, they're probably a bachelor because they enjoy being a bachelor. And I
wish I'd have said that.
Okay, bachelors are bachelors, and I would say if they wanted a different, I would think it would get old, but I'm going to say
this is only a week.
I know, a week they might. Okay, I'm going to go for the middle and say 47.
47 out of 100 bachelors would like to have a different lover every night for a week. Well, Bill.
Everybody's hollering higher and lower. Half of them hollering lower.
Yeah, well, you make the decision.
Well, I'm going to make the decision that
you're the boss.
more than 50% would care for that, and that's more than.
So you're saying higher, okay? All right, let's see. Actual number of bachelors who would want to have a different lover every night for a week is 52. You're right, Bill. Was higher, just a little bit higher. You ready, pal? Here we go. Here's your card, deuce.
Higher.
Higher than the deuce. How about an 8?
Lower.
He's going on. All right, lower than the 8. There's a queen. All right, back to the deuce you go, and that means a Jan. You get a free shot at the cards, Jan, playing from the 7.
Can I change it?
No, you cannot. You didn't win the high-low question.
Oh, lower.
Lower? Lower than the 7, is it? It is. Yes. Now what do you want to do?
Freeze.
Freeze. Okay, now she's going to play it by the book. Just play very conservative. She has 1 more card in order to win the game, and it's a very important game for her. And we'll be back with more Card Sharks right after this. See you in just a second. But we don't have time to finish this game. Boy, we're so close, Jan. Jan has but one card to turn over in order to tie it all up. Bill, if you win this next game, you remain the champ. Jan's got to win it in order to stay in the match. What will happen? Well, we'll have to find that out next time, won't we? By the way, I want to remind everybody that next week we're going to have the young folks back with us. If you enjoyed the young people on our show and we had Teen Week once before, like we did, well, you'll enjoy watching them next week, too. So, got to go. Until next time, I'm Bob Eubanks for Susanna Williams, Lacey Pemberton, Gene Wood and the gang saying thanks for watching Card Shark. Bye-bye.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson television production.
I'm the master reptile.